Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is still Thursday. It is the 10th of June, 2021. So we were working obviously on the wood pile today, and actually this was actually all the way out by this tree. So we actually did do a nice little dent in here. Becky burned out on me, and then Heather was burning out on me. So we kind of cut it a little bit shorter than we would have normally, just because they kind of petered out. And it was hot. It was definitely warm. And I had to have Heather take a towel and just like scrape the sweat off of me, off my back. It was that warm today. But that's all right. I just go. I just do. So, but we ended up going and looking at a car for Heather for this upcoming school year. And so, it's a beater car, of course, but everybody's first car should be a beater car. Get you to point A to point B. So I wanted to show you the cherries are actually starting to ripen. You can see through there, they're starting to get red. Got some up through here that are getting red. So they are definitely getting to that point where they are red. So apparently Heather likes Miss Molly. I know. She's so freaking cute. It's unbelievable.
She wanted to go into the back door, and I'm like, it's not open. I can't help you.
Right? Yeah, she's a good cat. She's a good cat. So I'm going to take you in here. But yeah, I wanted to show you that a lot of the cherries are ripening. And so not a bad thing. So I'll take you in here real quick. Okay, so I got to address this one. I got some people that are like flipped out to think that I need to have a second door in here for the woodshed. First in, first out, I was told, and stuff like that, and well, obviously this wood here is getting used first, okay? Why does it bother somebody if I have one door in my woodshed? I want one door in my woodshed. With the wood that we're stacking back here, and this is what we ended up getting to today. We got all that stacked to that point. Obviously, I'll fill in the center of that. Heather started another row here, but who cares? It's going to get done. There's somebody was saying, having a second door in case a wood pile tips over and traps somebody. Well, with the way that we're doing it here, that's not really going to happen the way that it is set up. There's 3 rows, a space in between. It's only 2 rows here because that's what's left of the old wood. I'll do the 3 rows here. I'll leave a space, and maybe I'll do 2 more rows. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But I don't see what difference it makes how I stack my wood or how I do my wood. It's my wood. I'm the one that's going to have to come in here and take it out. If I have my path this way to get in and out, if the wood falls that way, how am I trapped? I can get right out this way. I don't know. I don't get it. But everybody has an opinion, and that's perfectly fine. But I'll just work on this as I can, like I said, and a little bit each day, and before you know it, we'll have a lot of wood stacked up in here. So I mean, it's a good amount right there already that we have stacked, and we'll just keep banging away at it, and and this way, none of this is leaning. This wood is not leaning, as you can see. Okay, I'm not worried about this wood falling this way on me at all. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, and it drives some people crazy. Well, like I said, if it was your woodshed, I would encourage you to do whatever you want to do in your own woodshed. This is my woodshed, and like people talked about when I restacked all this year, and I changed the way I did it, because when it was all this way, when I had it all this way, there was a risk of leaning and falling, and I didn't like it. This way, the way that it is, that risk is not there. So I decided to change it up. Again, my woodshed my call. I mean, I don't know how to explain it any easier than that as far as that goes. But, I want to get this all stacked up in here to see if I need more delivered. So I wanted to talk about here too a little bit today. I wanted to talk about prepping and the concept of prepping and why prep and all that type of stuff. So many people do absolutely nothing. They don't prepare at all. And I personally don't understand it. I don't. Because to me, okay, like with the wood that we got here, and we got the other 4-face cord on the other side there, I'll get this stacked up and get this all in here, and then I'll determine if I need any more. And if I need more, then I'll have more wood delivered, and I will get that stacked up. But once this wood is all in here and it's all stacked up and everything in this woodshed is now going to, then when it's full again, I have a 2-year supply of wood, okay? That puts me in a position where I'm very comfortable, because in case something does happen, which I believe it's just a matter of time before something happens, I'm in a position where we're ahead of the game. Wood would obviously in a post-event be a huge, huge priority. So in a post-event, you would be looking at, doing nothing but adding more and more wood as much as you possibly can to put you in a better position. That's just my thinking on it. I don't know. I don't understand why people don't prep. Why people don't want to have fresh vegetables out of their own garden. If you have never had fresh vegetables out of your own garden, maybe you don't understand it. But I know that for myself, when I grow my own produce and I grow things and I have them there, it is a huge, huge difference taste-wise, quality of the food. It's not no chemical treatments on it or anything like that. It makes a huge, huge difference. And so I don't get why people don't do it. Now, is gardening a lot of work? Absolutely. Does it take time? Absolutely. Becky's out here every single day fussing with this garden. Every day. And, she does enjoy it. And that's great. But you look at the peas. Look at how the peas are growing up, and they're doing fantastic. To watch that produce and watch that give you life, there's nothing like that. There really, really isn't. And so it's an enjoyable thing. And again, if you have bought store-bought tomatoes and then had homegrown tomatoes, you know what I'm talking about. The difference is night and day. Unbelievable difference. I really don't get the mindset of people. I really don't. Being prepared is peace of mind. Being prepared, it puts you in a situation where, you can be more relaxed. I think that's the best way to describe it. You're definitely more relaxed because those worries aren't there. If we have food shortages, if we have different things happening, well, then I'm going to go into my pantry and I'm going to grab what I need to have because I have prepared. I've planned ahead. It's always prepare for the worst and hope for the best. And, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. So I just don't understand why, living this lifestyle, doing what we do is such a foreign concept for so many people, and they don't do anything. It's, to me, I don't know. It's just, I grew up as a kid. We were on a farm. We lived our lives that way. Having that fresh produce and all those type of things. It was like when tomatoes came in, you eat tomatoes till you can't eat tomatoes anymore. Because that's only going to be a seasonal thing. And, so when the tomatoes come in, I will eat tomato sandwiches until I've sick of tomato sandwiches. But, or even just take a tomato out of the garden and take a salt shaker and just eat it just that way. Nothing like it. Absolutely nothing like it. So, again, I just don't understand how people don't think ahead, don't plan ahead. You know, one of the biggest things in a post-event, I gotta show you the cat. Look at him, he's just chilling. He's like, yeah, okay, whatever. He wants to go in, I guarantee it. But one of the biggest things that I want people to think about when it comes to prepping is water preparation. You know, having enough water stored on, and again, it really is, a lot of it's going to depend on what part of the country you're in. Hello, Mr. A.B. Hi, baby boy. You want to go inside? Huh? Yeah, I'll go inside. All right. Yes, I know. Go ahead. He's got the weakest little cry that you ever wanted to see, but he's a good cat. But anyway, like water, you know, depending on where you are in the country, and again, you need to plan accordingly to where you are. I am fortunate here that we have plenty of water. Where I'm moving to eventually, in West Virginia, there's 2 springs on the property plus a creek that runs through the property year round. So, you know, water is definitely a big factor in that for me. With this, wherever I'm going to be, I'm looking for certain criteria that are going to be beneficial to what my needs are going to be. Because I'm always planning, if the power goes out permanently, where are we at, what are we going to have, how are we going to be able to handle that situation, okay? Somebody had asked me if like an EMP happened and we lost our solar system, okay? Hey, you know, that could possibly happen. So I have plenty of candles, I have plenty of lanterns, I have plenty of kerosene. We would change our lifestyle in the fact that when it got dark, we would go to bed. When it got light, we would get up. you know, we would still do things and get things done, but it changes what your plans are and how you do things. You know, I actually have, and some of you may know this or not, I have a push lawnmower that I could still mow the grass without gasoline. Those are pretty cool things to have. I had one when I lived in the city, and I always wanted another one, and I think I picked one up a couple years ago at a garage sale. Now, obviously, I'm using my lawnmower right now, and I'm not using a powerless push lawnmower at the moment, but I have it. And so, you know, I would still be able to cut the grass and stuff like that, which, looking at the grass, it needs to be cut again. So, that'll be happening soon as well. But, you know, planning ahead, having the water available, having ways to purify water. The most common way in a post-event, the way people are going to go, is going to be through, what did I hear? Is going to be people dying of dysentery. Dysentery is going to be the biggest killer in a post-event, and people have no idea, no clue. They don't think about it, they don't worry about it, because they figure they'll just turn the tap on and they'll always have access to water, which is not true, okay? So those are things I want people to think about. When it comes to prepping, you know, there's a lot of reasons why we prep. We prep for the unknown, we prepare for whatever is going to happen, and that's a smart thing to do. Prepare for the people that don't prepare, that may want to try to take what you've prepared for, what you've sacrificed for. You got to think about those things as well. You know, that's just, it's all part of it. And to me, this lifestyle, I personally, even though it is more labor intensive and it's a lot harder work, I find it more relaxing. I don't, like I said, stacking wood, I don't mind stacking wood. Don't make no difference to me, I'll do it, it doesn't bother me. So I get a good workout, get a good sweat. You know, it's going to help me stay healthier. And so I enjoy it. I mean, we were seriously sweating today, cleaning out the chicken coop today. I got done with that, and I brought all the feed in that I had picked up and stuff like that. And I went to Becky, I went, man, that's too much like work. So, but it was no fun, but it needed to be done. So you do what you have to do. Always making progress. That's what it's really all about. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to get on here, talk about prepping, and my thoughts of the importance of prepping and continuing to get ready. And I just want to encourage you all to continue to prep. Don't be distracted. Don't worry about what other people think or what, there's something on here, guys. Hold on a second. All right, I think that's better. Don't worry about what other people say, negativity. I don't ever worry about that type of stuff. So there's always going to be that, Again, if you have a woodshed, if you want to have a one door on your woodshed, or if you want to have two doors on your woodshed, knock yourself out. I wanted one door, so guess what? I have one door on my woodshed. That's it. That's how it works. All right. I will see you guys all later. I hope everybody's having a fantastic week. I will be live streaming tomorrow night at 8 p.m., so I would encourage you to join me then, and we will continue on with our journey here. All right? I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody's having a great day. Remember, folks, we are all in this together. We truly are. The more that we can work together, plan together, the better off we're going to be. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day that you love them. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals and your dreams is you. That's it. Nobody else. All right? I'll see you guys all tomorrow. I hope you had a good day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.